We hired a consultant that helped us with the whole outreach and engagement campaign. We got some funding from the Fledgling Fund, so that helped us sort of make that happen. We've had a lot of different tiers going on. We had a public screening campaign that we did early on, where a company called Film Sprout out of New York City did over 500 screening of the films around the country, different places. We did a pretty good film festival run. And each of these screenings come with a discussion packet, information for people. You know, this part of the film I did less of, and our producer did more. So I'm getting the names of the different things probably wrong, but sort of a screener toolkit, I think that was what it was called. And then we also have had a pretty big educational push where we signed on with New Day Films, and it's traveling quite a bit to universities, middle schools, high schools. We have different versions of the film. So there's a 45 and a 65-minute version on one DVD, more for kids, that gets rid of some of the adult humor and the birth for the younger kids. And then we have the regular version. And then we have an educational curriculum packet that it's like 24-page packet that teachers can use to further studies and many different topics of the film, like ocean, marine debris, chemicals in plastics, and even going into math and art and creative writing. So it's been kind of a big process, and it's sort of funny because a lot of people, especially young filmmakers, feel like you finish the movie, you're done, okay, let's go, next project. But really, if you want to do the full scope of what your film can do, it's almost like that's in a maybe midpoint when you're absolutely finished. And so there's just so much more that you can do if you have the right topic and you have the energy to keep going with it, which is kind of the whole point. You want as many people to see your film as possible, and for as many people to be affected and impacted by your film as possible. So if you have that idea of what you can do with your outreach and engagement as you're making the film, it just really helps you give that a big launch.